some news that's coming in. The COVID ex gratia compensation data was submitted in the top court today. The top court has issued notices to the governments of Delhi, Karnataka, Chattisgarh asking for their compliance status. As far as the compensation is concerned, Apex Court will now take stock of the matter on the 17th of January. Meenakshi joining us for more details here. Meenakshi, this of course has been quite a contentious issue in terms of the top court has been asking for this to be done, and the issue is still not resolved. Payments have not yet been made. What is the top court saying?
Well, that's right. We have showcased to our viewers in the past as well at the various raps that the Supreme Court has subjected various state governments like Maharashtra, West Bengal, and also we had seen Gujarat come under the Supreme Court scanner. Today we saw fresh raps coming for the states of Kerala, Maharashtra and Rajasthan. To Kerala, the Supreme Court frowned and said that it is a sorry state of affairs in Kerala. For Maharashtra, the Supreme Court had a reprimand saying, we know how to make you listen. To Rajasthan, the Supreme Court told this, Savni, that, and I quote, you are suppressing something, unquote. So this is, again, continued lamentation that the Supreme Court is expressing with regards to the lackadaisical approach and attitude taken by various state governments as far as dispersal of the COVID ex gratia compensation amount is concerned. Maharashtra again came in for a reprimand at the hands of the Supreme Court because the Supreme Court pulled up Maharashtra for paying compensation to just 12,000 out of 1,41,025 persons who have died of COVID. And the Supreme Court now has directed for the state government to pay to all families within 1 week, telling the council that if the government does not listen, the Supreme Court knows how to make it listen. Kerala was also pulled up by the top court, which found that the state had paid compensation to just 528, although the reported death figures is of 40,825 reported and recorded in Kerala. And the Supreme Court frowned and told the Kerala Council as to how this is a sorry state of affairs. And as a welfare state, it is the duty of the state to make payment of compensation to the kin of those who have succumbed to the pandemic. So these are repeated lamentations that the Supreme Court is expressing at the lackadaisical attitude and approach of various state governments. Remember what had transpired in the last two hearings. It was the Supreme Court which was frowning upon the state of Gujarat as to why the compensation scheme has not yet been published in popular vernacular media. It was only at the behest and intervention of the Supreme Court that Gujarat then filed an affidavit stating how it has now publicized the scheme in all local vernacular media. So like you rightly mentioned, there are three states, which is the Union Territory of Delhi, Chattisgarh and Karnataka, which have not yet put forth their compliance of the Supreme Court's original judgment vis-a-vis COVID compensation disbursal amount. And their replies now has been sought by the top court. The matter still has been kept pending with itself. The Supreme Court has chosen to keep this issue pending with itself. It has not disposed of. It has not closed the case. The matter comes up again on the 17th of January. But the big news is state government after state government continues to really not meet with the satisfaction of the Supreme Court as they continue to drag their feet vis-a-vis the COVID compensation payment to the aggrieved kin is concerned.
All right, Meenakshi, thank you so much for joining us with those details.